The other model, the one, I know you got that one there. Yeah, any thoughts on that one?
I think with the sense of self, I think no one will do anything if they didn't have, a sense of self. And for me, it's taken a long time to get that, working on myself and working, I am all right. Oh, damn, I am pretty good. You sort of start slowly. Some people are so confident that, it's such awesome that you've, had that self-confidence at a young age. Because, I had to imagine where I would have been if I'd had that at a really young age, So now it's sort of like, slowly but surely. Everyone has their bad days, everyone has their bummer days, but you just got to remember that, people love you, surrounded by you who love you, and they're championing you on. And so, so the sense of self is great. And concern for others, to a certain degree. Sometimes people can put themselves in their own crap, and they have to, like you say, got to dig themselves out of it. In a sense, you can't really spoon feed them all the time, and that's what I'm finding in the community. We can't always solve everyone's problems, we can't always pay their, mortgage off or whatever, which we don't, but there's a attitude where you owe me deal is going on. So it's sort of like slowly, turning it and encouraging. We do a lot of encouraging, especially we start an after school program, because I reckon it starts from this age. And the biggest is the parents really that you're really dealing with, but with the kids you can start from a young age and teach them stuff, And so now that they're going home, they're going, we did this, this is what we're doing. And the parents take that on, and now they're coming to the after school program and doing stuff, and they're baking for us. And so, it's like, it's and giving us stuff that you do, you do actually want to know how people are feeling, like the kids, how was your day and stuff like that. Simple, it's such a simple concept, and so simple, it's dumb, but it works. It really, really works, and it's great. And I think all these things, integrity, passion, you totally got to have passion in what you do. It is sort of like a job, but I don't see it as a job, and I don't get paid for what I do in the community, only for the after school program. One day it'll happen. But the passion, like you didn't start getting paid, You after a while,
I paid the community before I paid myself.
Yeah.
Had to.
Yeah, and so I guess, that'll come. But in saying that, there's like huge benefits. When I first moved to Smeaton's, it was like, just get in my car, just get out, don't look left, don't look right, just get in my house. It was like that, and because it's like just like gangs galore, like burnt out cars. I don't know if you've seen it, and people think, what are you talking about? But it's like like Iraq, like in the fields that you were in. It's unreal. And now, like, there's no more burnt out cars. There's hardly any, there's graffiti, but it's not as massive as before. And the kids are like, you're driving down now. It's like, hey, Kevin, you just like, you're doing this all the time and winding everyone down. You're yarning, and so that's what we wanted to create. Back in the day, you talk to your mate over the fence and stuff like that. So.
Great, thanks. So what about you, Steve? Any other comments?
For my thesis, I've actually contacted Dr. Cammock about that model, because it's really moved me in terms of its appropriateness for professional leadership as well as leadership stories I'm researching. And something, the guy had the grace to say to me, yes, you can use my model, just tell me how it went. I thought that was really generous. The person that developed this has that trust in me that I'll do something good with it and just keep them in the loop. I like that. When I develop stuff, I want people to use it and I want them to tell me. So I think that sharing nature that he had kind of comes through his persona as well as his model. I thought that was worthy of mention.
Thank you. Leesa, any thoughts?
I think the sense of self, I'm like you, it took me a while to get there. It took a few hard knocks. Some of us need to learn the hard way, and then we grow up and realise, I don't need to be treated like that, or I'm good enough to do this. And the courage, most definitely, I feel that constantly. The first couple of years, I don't know if I was going to break even. I was crapping myself, watching every ticket that came in. Is it gonna work? Because you've already committed all the money to everything else, so better add up at the end. I've got a little bit past that now. I'm not absolutely crapping myself anymore, but it's always a worry on how big my proportion's going to be after I've paid anyone else out. But you also need courage, I think, just to stand up to people like you were saying. There's always knockers. And I've found the first year it was really funny. No one thought I'd do it. Everyone, even some of the big companies that gave, supported me, said to me, we didn't think it would work. We thought, chick from up north, didn't know, not involved with the fishing club. Why does she bloody know, and heaps of people not me. But I'm a bit like you. That's like I need that. It's like, yes, give me that, I'm going to show you. So that was very much a drama thing. But you need that every day because now that I have achieved it, now I've gone, yes, I've done it, and I had all these people supporting me, Now I'm facing wow, she's making a lot of money out of that, isn't she? Well, we built a house which my poor husband slogged for years to raise the money for over the last few years, but no, that's all Lisa from the beach and boat, even though I haven't helped at all, but I've taken all the credit for it. So you have to have a real thick skin, and that's been one of the things I constantly and recognise in a sense of self. I recognise that in myself as my weak point, that I'm too soft, so I have to constantly just put it to the back and say, don't let that bother. I can't be everyone's best friend. You can't please everyone, it's impossible. And all you can do is try and please most of the people, and if you're doing that, then you're on the right track.
Okay, thanks.
Is this helping you guys?
Yeah, I'm interested.
This is inspiring beyond belief.
Awesome.